just want to make sure that things update. There we go. Finally, finally, finally. Cool. Alrighty. So I'm gonna fire up Dragon Age and make sure all the settings are good. And then I will do my stretches super fast so you guys don't, like, want to kill me. I like being alive. Please and thank you. Oh, now here's the other question. I know. Undead, give me a title. I don't know. I'm just being silly. What can I say? Hey, how's it going? We are. We are just getting started. I'm just gonna get everything set up, Valsk, and I'm gonna just get up and stretch for like 2 minutes and then. Exactly, it hasn't been. Well, I'm trying to be good and like get back into the rhythm of doing like a couple minutes of stretching every hour. But you like the false advertisement? Okay, great. This theme. So I'm gonna just give you all a little tiny disclaimer. Oh, so there's, okay, two things, disclaimer and question of controller. There is controller support, right? But do you guys recommend controller, or do you think like keyboard and mouse is better? I mean, I'm assuming there's controller support, but controller? Anyone else? I mean, controller is nice, because then I can just be like a total slob. Really? Ah. N64 control. N64 controller. It's funny when you used it. It like I remember it had its awkwardness and like I did have gripes about it. But now trying to use an N64 controller, holy jeez, it's like one of the worst controllers I've ever used in my entire life. Oh, okay, so it's split controller and keyboard. Oh, unless you're. Oh no, it does. Is that like just for the port specifically on PC or? Tsuruboshi. Uh, okay, okay. Well, how about this? I'll try with the hmm. I'll try with the controller. So, okay, now this is a good time for me to say my disclaimer. I have played a teeny weeny bit of use both like simultaneously. I did play a teeny weeny bit of Dragon Age Origins. I want to say like maybe a few hours, if that. I don't know. I'm very much a Dora the Explorer when it comes to any and all games. Like, um, and I don't remember. I think it's a good thing that I don't remember much, because then it should be like new. But I want to say, I think I got as far as, and sorry if this is spoilers for anyone, but there's a character that's a giant, no? Like he's really tall. Um, and I remember he was imprisoned. And I feel like no, I know for sure. I remember. I I freed him and like I like hopefully I can do the same thing cuz if I remember correctly, like I really did want to free him, but I discovered a really funny bug and glitch and I just kept talking to him over and over and over again till like let's just say him and I became very quick and fast friends. Controller only gives you access to 6. Okay, fair enough. But still, like later I might want that. Okay, yeah. Is my aspect ratio weird? Okay, let me see. Sorry, I'm so excited. You're right, it is weird. Thank you. I'm like, let's, that's much better. Thank you, Undead. I'm so like, ha ha. And difficulty should be normal, right? Show plot helpers. All that stuff. Yes, we want gore. Um, For Suriboshi. Conversations and yeah, I think I'd like that. I think I switched that when I was setting up the scene earlier. Also, I have to figure out if that camera's in a good spot. I don't want to cover too much if I can help it. Maybe bottom left corner would be better. Audio should be good. Oh, speaking of audio though, I gotta turn up desktop audio. Maybe like that. Let me see what the levels are like. I think that's better. I could even make it potentially a little louder. Let me know what you guys think, right? I probably could. And by probably could, I think I will. Maybe like bam? Yeah. Mhm. Oh, really? Okay. Gotcha, gotcha. Alrighty. Well, I'm gonna be good. So Valsk, if you stick around long enough, you're gonna find that my viewers are very keen on making sure I get up, leave for a minute and stretch. Just to give you a quick little lowdown, I unfortunately had very bad posture when I was playing games, and I do play a lot of like competitive first-person shooters like R6 and Overwatch and that sort of thing. And my desk is and like chair is not it does not promote good posture, and plus I just had a bad habit of not properly supporting my mouse arm, and so I really like killed my shoulder. I had what they call mouse shoulder, and yeah, I'm now trying my best to like take better care of myself, and they're very adamant that I do that, but okay. Alright. Aw, Tsuruboshi, but is it because you've trolled them so much before? It does, Valsk. They've come down with the mouse shoulder. Quick, give them milk of the poppy. Alright, I'm gonna go and stretch. I'll be right back. I stretched too much. No, I'm kidding. I figured I might as well quickly just grab leftovers that I had from last night and nuke them. They needed to be nuclear, and now I'm back. Hi! Sorry. It's nothing like super amazing. I made it last night. It probably looks like really sad. But it tastes good. I did tofu noodle strands, or sorry, not tofu. It's soybean strands, like so noodle-like. I chopped up some bok choy, garlic, onion. It was kind of like a mishmash of like things that were just in the fridge, like so like mushroom and Brussels sprouts a little bit because there weren't many of them. And I also did some duck breast in the pressure cooker. And yeah, it's pretty good. And flavor-wise, I did some shichimi spice, so like a little bit of, it's like orange peel, pepper, sesame seed. It's like a bit on the spicy side. A little soy sauce, a little hoisin, and a little oyster sauce. It's good. It is good. Tuna on pizza? What? Wired is so concerned, like, is it good? It is good. Oh, and I also chopped up a little bit of, whatchamacallit, almond. So there's like a little bit of crunchies. Okay, I'm just gonna like put one little piece in my mouth and actually get this show on the road, I'm sorry. Yeah. It's fun, I like cooking. And then like, I don't know. It's nice, like I cooked with my mom too. Like I did most of the like prepping and that sort of thing and flavors, but I don't know, it's nice. It's good bonding when you cook with people, right? And it's, what can I say, the Italian within is like, I like feeding people. Also, I am trying to use the controller right now, but to no avail. Undead, did you lie to me? Is there no controller support? Or options, hold on. Is there... Gasp! What's this? What's this? I can't believe my eyes. What is this? It's turning into the PC Master Race conversation? Alright. I'm just gonna get this started. I can always look into mapping a controller out later. Like I had to do when I was setting up Soul Reaver, just in case that one was selected. Holy jeez, that took a while. My god. Talk about like there's no controller support for a game that originally was on console, and the keyboard layout was the most atrocious thing I've ever seen in my entire life. Pineapple. I kinda like pineapple on pizza. It's not my go-to. I much prefer like grilled vegetables and like usual toppings, but I cannot tell a lie. I sometimes like pineapple on pizza. Chat? I just want to do Origins, right? Like Awakening's the DLC. Yes, am I right? Left, okay, yeah. Thank you. PC fanboy. That's why, Undead, you gotta play first-person shooters with a controller, so you can rub it in their face.
The Chantry teaches us that it is the hubris of men which brought the Darkspawn into our world. The mages had sought to usurp heaven, but instead, they destroyed it. They were cast out, twisted and cursed by their own corruption.
She does.
They returned as monsters, the first of the Darkspawn. They became a blight upon the lands, unstoppable and
She does.
relentless. The Dwarven kingdoms were the first to fall, and from the deep roads, the Darkspawn drove at us again and again, until finally we neared annihilation. The Grey Wardens came. Men and women from every race, warriors and mages, barbarians and kings. The Grey Wardens sacrificed everything to stem the tide of darkness, and prevailed. It has been 4 centuries since that victory, and we have kept our vigil. We have watched and waited for the Darkspawn to return. But those who once called us heroes have forgotten. We are few now, and our warnings have been ignored for too long. For I have seen with my own eyes what lies on the horizon. Maker, help us all.
Oh yeah, I forgot all about this. What? Oh, what? Wired. Wait, you're drunk? Wait, what time is it? What time is it for you? It's only... Are you at another casino? No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. True. Name him Tsuruboshi. Oh no, I just realized, is there like romancing things? Oh, why don't I name her Tsuruboshi? There's romancing, right? This is BioWare, that has to be a thing. Wired Tsuruboshi ooze. You gotta put the ooze in there. Okay, let's see. Gotta read this. Warriors were okay, right? So the classes are specific to race too. Oh damn. Undead Boshi. Warriors, okay. Warriors are very tough, high resistance. Ah, okay. So they can't be mages. Interesting. Well, I'm kind of inclined to be an elf, That's what I was when I played it just for a little bit. I really was enjoying the story. I think, like, the backstory as a whole is really cool. And what? What? Oh, yeah, pretty much. I almost just said the same thing, Valisk. Aww. Thank you so much, Wire. That's so kind of you. Thank you, thank you. Damn. Aw. Well, welcome to the family. I want to say... Oh yeah, that's right, because you pick your background, right? Well, hold on. Let me progress. I think I maybe did Dalish. Did I pronounce that correct? Oh, really? Oh. Damn, though. That's very intriguing, though. Oh man, this is one of those games where, I mean, there's what, 2 other games and the 4th one is coming, and there's all sorts of DLC content. This is one of those games where I'm gonna play it once and want to play it again, just to like... Hold on, so the elves have 2, right? There's different backgrounds for... Oh my gosh. So much replayability, damn it. Okay, Where's our powerful fighters focusing on melee and ranged weapons? Deliver great punishment, understanding of tactics and strategies. Berserker, Templar, Champion, and Reaver. Okay. Wielding power is dangerous as it is potent. You know that magic is a curse for those lacking the will to control it. Okay. I'm alright. Like I'm gonna read this. I think the last time I did it, I might have been a rogue as well. I do like rogues a lot. I do like mages too, though. But from all walks of life, all rogues picking locks. She's like, that's fun. I like the idea of like being able to get into every nook and cranny. The ranger. I wonder. Yeah, bard is interesting too. Oh no! Let me see. Thank you for letting me know, Valisk. I'm just popping open the, task manager for a second. I just want to make sure. Let's see. Well, Ethernet-wise... Oh, you're right. It's a little... It is spiking. You are absolutely right. Let me just exit out of Steam. I don't think anything was like downloading there. Nothing else is open. Is it still acting up, the connection? Because what I'm seeing in the task manager looks a little not good. Sorry. My go-to origin is Dalish Elf Rogue. Okay, fair enough. Hipstery. You guys. Proud of your role as one of the few true elves. Always assumed you would spend your life with your tribe until a chance encounter with a relic of your people's past threatens to tear you away from everything you have ever known. Yeah, no, I'm very confident that that's what I went with before. Also, I do find it interesting too, like your starting weapon is a bow versus the dual blades. Shoot, man, I want to play both. It seems so cool. Has the stream gotten any better though? Like, it does seem odd, what I'm seeing in my task manager. Well, damn. Shoot. I'm torn because now I'm interested though in the city elf. But I did start with this before. Maybe another playthrough. Who knows? I'll stick with what I went with the last time.
Greetings.
Oh no, character customization. This is terrible. And I say it's terrible because because I usually take forever with this. I'll try not to. Oh my god, so many sliders. No. This is terrible. Terrible. Can you? Oh, you can't. Okay, gotcha, gotcha. Go like super pale. Blush. We don't really. We can just a little touch. Oh, blush intensity. Oh no. Just like, just gotta have like, boop, just a little wee bit. Lip color. Oh wow, it's so. I mean, just plain is fine. Cosmetic time! Makeover, 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 makeover. I don't know if anyone gets that reference. Oh my god, I can't. I bet you could. Yeah. Just like natural, sort of, you know. Eyeshadow. I don't. Did they really have. What? Let's, wow. How about. How about no? That's tattoos. Maybe just nothing. Oh wait, yeah, nah. Okay, hair. I'm gonna just try with like. Just like. Aw, you should. You should get food. Maybe order something. Da 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 da. Those bangs. Maybe. Well, yeah. One of my one of my fears with any game is like whatchamacallit, clipping errors. Clipping errors tend to drive me nuts. I know it happens. Like, what can you do, right? Let's go with caterpillar eyebrows. Wow, they really do not have a lot of choices for eyebrows. Oh, really? Really? The hands? Huh. Okay. Eye shape. Eye size? Oh my goodness. I feel like one of the fish. Anime eyes. Wait, like, are you talking like? Make them a little bigger. I don't know about if I want them that big, but like, you know who I think one of my I love. I don't know if you guys watch Robaz. I have not seen his stuff for quite some time, but I absolutely love how he makes his characters. It's great. Gotta go with, I don't know, maybe like blue or greeny, like a greeny blue. Yeah, maybe something like that. Maybe. Kinda wish it was a little lighter. Soulless eyes. Fair enough, fair enough. Brow depth, brow height. Like, I don't know, I kind of feel like... Oh, right, that's gonna be... Yes, yeah. I think it's pretty good, like somewhere there. Oh, and sorry, yes, I'm so sorry, I didn't even answer your question about that. Yeah, it'll probably be a good person. Probably. I'm surprised. Oh my goodness, wow. Let's just go back to like a nice neutral. Probably. I know, it is. It's just gonna be me. It's pretty much gonna be me, I think. For the most part. Which I'd like to think I'm a nice person. Nose shape. I really like the horns too. Like, I don't know, I like the theme. You can hear little moments of the theme poking through. Nose size? I don't know. I almost feel like I don't really want to spend forever making this character too. I don't want to bore you guys. Bridge depth, nose depth. Like, I'm curious though, like, oh my. Because we want to see some gameplay, right? Mouth. Oh my god, what is the height gonna be? Like, oh my goodness. Excuse me. I feel like that's the droopy mouth. Slide everything to the left. Oh no! Overbite. This was a very sour lemon. What? Wait, I can't remember. Does your character have dialogue? Like, you see them in cutscenes, right? But do they actually talk? Because good god. Good grief. Undead. Don't. Not in this one. No. I have to ask. I have to ask. Oh my god, I'm gonna choke in a second. Is this like, because I think I remember, right? Mass Effect, you could carry stuff over, right? Like, you could start the next game and use the same character again? Yes? Is that... I think I'm just gonna try and like keep things in the middle. No, it's not like that. Okay. Ah! Okay, that's kind of cool. That's interesting. This is amazing, though. Well, if that's the case, then I don't know. I think I'm kind of happy with, you know. Neck, ears. Oh my god, ears? Really? Well, I mean, I shouldn't say like really like that's a surprise. I mean, it is an elf. Oh wow, yeah. Your height, your neck thickness. Change the cheekbones? Okay, okay, okay. So pronounced. Perhaps she's Ukrainian. Make it a little like... Does a portrait change? Oh yeah, the portrait does actually change pretty well. Interesting. Cheek width. Oh my goodness. Those are some chipmunk cheeks. Or she just had some teeth pulled. Potentially. You know? I feel like I kind of wish that it was adjusting a little differently. Yeah? Really? Also, like, from some profiles, she reminds me of... Oh my gosh. Ah! What's the actress's name? Holy crap, how am I forgetting her name? Pirates of the Caribbean. Like, something about, like, the mouth from some angles makes me... I don't know. It's not quite right, but yeah. Yeah, the wisdom teeth. Yes, yes. Ah! Cheekbone width. Oh! Oh, wow. Yes, thank you, Undead. Thank you, thank you. I'm trying to remember, too. There was an interview, it was really funny, that I saw with her. I'm trying to recall what movie she was being interviewed about, but you know how she I mean, she has a particular way of speaking and enunciating her words, and like, man, I don't know how to explain it. Like, she uses her teeth a lot when she speaks, if that makes sense. But I'm very positive I remember she was talking about one time, maybe it was on the Graham Norton show, but like how like the director told her, like, basically like open your mouth more, like don't kind of, I don't remember if it was like talk through your teeth, but anyway, I think it was the Graham Norton show, and anyway, it was really funny because that's something she really struggled with. I'm sorry! My portrait. Oh, should I have it look up or down, Undead? She's gonna kill me. Next time I see her, she's gonna be like, you! Expression? Ooh, a background. background. Undead. It's beautiful. It's so dramatic. Let's just go with that. I'm boring and plain. Oh! Oh my goodness. Wow. I don't know how I feel. Look at that smarmy. That smarmy face. That one's like, oh my gosh, what did I just smell? And this one is like not sure what to do with herself, and this is like just a little too happy. Just a little. I think I'm gonna like I think I'm gonna keep the stoic face. I wish with all of my heart that while you were playing, like, this portrait would change depending on your dialogue options. Would that not be great?
I have lost concentration.
How do you do?
Oh wow, like the way that
Greetings.
the mouth deformation at times.
Greetings.
Greetings.
Mystical.
Charmed. Greetings. Greetings. How do you do? Greetings.
Greetings.
Charmed.
I
Greetings. Greetings.
I
do
don't
you
know, wired.
Greetings.
Greetings.
Charmed.
Charmed. And then she just has like that. Everyone's just like, no. It's like, sultry, sultry.
Greetings. Charmed.
I can do sultry. Yeah. Okay. You want me? You guys want me to?
Charmed.
Oh my god, that. Hue 3? Okay, okay. Sorry. Okay. My gosh, Hue 3. What? Is that what you're talking about, or? Hold on, let me see. Make the neck less thick. Okay. I think that's a little too, maybe somewhere in between. Or like that, maybe, right? Make it thicker? No, we'll do like just a little thinner. Just a little. And undead, no, really, like, okay, I wasn't sure.
Didn't work.
Wait, what?
Charmed. Charmed. Charmed.
I kind of wish. I kind of wish it would do more than just charmed, because.
Greetings.
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 Greetings. How do you do? Greetings.
What is with the facial expressions though? Like
How do you do?
the voice for Cocky's kind of cool, but like, what's her face doing?
Greetings. How do you do? Greetings.
Greetings.
Charmed. Greetings. Greetings. How do you do? Greetings.
Frick. Okay, undead. What do you? No, I thought you could, but
No, it's
wait.
gone.
What?
I must
It
try
wasn't
another
before
tactic.
though. What?
Excuse me.
I.
Charmed. Ah, there went the spell.
What was?
Well, now, this does nothing. Move aside, please.
Was it because I was clicking too much to that? Yeah, I was. Why isn't it working? Oh my god.
Oh, please do rethink that.
Oh no, I can't.
Greetings. Ugh, my spell. Ugh, my weapon does nothing. You're in my way. Greetings. I have lost my concentration. This weapon does nothing. I must get by. Greetings.
Well, that didn't work. My weapon isn't working! Move aside.
Why do I feel like this is probably the best one experience?
How do you do? Damn, lost the spell. Not even a scratch?
Scoot!
Wait, the cocky isn't
Off
bad.
I go.
Greetings.
I have lost concentration. I must try another tactic.
Meh. Yeah.
Greetings.
I'm gonna do it. Wait, next. Next? There's more? No, please. No. No! Okay, right. Okay. Oh, well, shit. Show me the way. I do not know the way. Song measures character's physical prowess, affects damage character deals in physical combat, accuracy of melee attacks, essential for warriors. Nearly okay. Critical for rogues. Does it? Oh, that makes me feel not as bad, Wired. If I wasn't on stream, I would be taking way, 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 way longer. I don't know, Undead, because when I played the last time, I think I was unfortunately probably doing things wrong and going with a bit of both. Put everything into willpower. Okay, hold on. Really? Willpower represents the character's determination and mental fortitude. With high willpower, but this is for mages, for warriors and rogues. Okay, wait though. Willpower grounds more stamina for combat. Okay, okay. Oh, okay, okay. Dexterity is the measure of agility, reflex, higher. Okay, chance to hit. Okay, so definitely seems like dexterity is magic measure of characters. Okay, well. Ah, okay, interesting. It affects potions too, and such. Cunning. Oh my gosh, what is this? There's reasons. Okay. Oh, that seems handy too, though. Right. Ooh. Okay, fair enough. Alright. I went with, Dalish. And here I am thinking like, oh, maybe Wired, maybe he's onto something about the willpower thing, and meanwhile you're just, like, oh my goodness. Well, okay, so I'm kind of leaning towards, I don't really yeah. I know I'm dead, but still, I don't know. I just don't know. So Dex and I'm thinking Dex and Cunning. Is it stupid to be like, I don't know, like 2 points? Like 2 Dex, 1 Cunning. Like, is it okay to spread it out over a few stats like that? Yeah. I'm not sure yet. I think I'll have to see. Oh, okay, thank you, Undead. Okay. So why don't we do... Let me just see, so... maybe something like that. Okay, fair enough. You know what, maybe I'll leave strength as it is and just do, like, that. Something like that. Or do you think just... I guess it doesn't really matter. I'm gonna be able to get more points anyway. I'll just do this. What the hell? Okay, so that's how strength works. Okay, good, good. 18. Oh, really? Yeah, okay, 18. Okay. I'll take your word on it, Undead. I'll listen to you. See? It finally happened. Aren't you proud? Aren't you happy? She's gonna be like ... Oh no! Points to spend. Shit. Okay. Cunning characters. Change your views. Stealing. I can't wait to steal. Trap making. Detect presence. Ooh, poison making though. Fair enough, okay. Just oh, and grenades. Okay, cool. Combat training. Well. Yeah, so I'm kind of... What do you guys think? Because I don't mind, again, like, I'm gonna get more skills, like, without spoilers. I was thinking combat training, tactics, or coercion. Yeah. Okay. Thank you, guys. And gals. Okay. Right, because you have certain level requirements before... Yeah. Gotcha. Gotcha. Okay, cool. Nice. Ah, okay. So, dirty fighting. The rogue incapacitates the target. He takes no damage from the attack and is stunned. That's helpful, I would imagine. Because I'm sure there's abilities you want to interrupt at times. Right. That's true. I forgot about that. Okay. No, thank you for telling me. Right. I don't remember, like, with the little bit that I played. Depending on who you have... Well, obviously, depending on who you have in your party, it can influence... Yeah, no, never mind. I know the answer. I was gonna say, like, it would influence, like, what could potentially transpire. Below the belt. Okay, rogue delivers a swift swords when like kick to the target. Oh boy. I wonder where. Dealing normal combat damage as well as imposing penalties to defense and movement speed unless target. Okay. Some of the cooldowns are like that one's quite long. 25 seconds. Oh. I kinda want deft hands maybe. Although stealth too. Yeah, I kinda do want lockpicking. Okay, requires combat training, right? What? Oh my goodness, thank you so much for the follow. Thank you. Oh, right, I won't be able to do any of these anyway, because they all require... Yeah. Okay, fair enough. Combat training and such. Alright, fair enough. No, I'm gonna do deft hands then, for sure. And... 15 seconds. 25. What do you guys think? I should probably actually see what the other ends. Quick stepping rogue can move easily. Ooh, that's nice. Not that I won't be getting these things for a little bit, but Swift strike. Maybe below the belt then. interesting. Okay. Ah, right. Okay. No, that makes sense. Okay. Well, no, that helps a lot. Thank you, guys. Yeah, I think I'll do the below the belt then, because this does sound nice. Again, like these seem like nice short cooldowns. I mean, that's passive, which is also nice. But yeah, this is fine. I think this is totally fine, and we can like adjust as they go along. They probably improved it then, right? I'm gonna go with this. Oh, and difficulty. Oh my gosh, nightmare? That sounds like a nightmare. Just stick with normal, I'm assuming, right guys? Or like, should I challenge myself? Oh, you can change it anytime? Okay. Super. Oh my god, it's finally happening. Thank you all for being so patient.
You were born amidst the Dalish elves, noble wanderers who refused to join the society of humans that subjugated their homeland so long
Who knew?
ago.
There'd be game in a game,
Dalish
right?
travel the land in tightly knit clans, struggling to
I thought it was
maintain
just
their
Slider
half-forgotten
Simulator.
law in
Wow.
a human world that fears and despises them. You spend your time hunting with your clanmate Tamlin in the forests, and as is sometimes the case, your quarry is not always the local wildlife.
Strike him down with all of your hatred. And your journey towards the dark side shall be complete.
It's a Dalish!
And you three are somewhere you shouldn't be.
Let us pass, Elf. You have no right to stop us.
No? We will see about that, won't we? You're just in time. I found these humans lurking in the bushes. Bandits, no doubt.
We aren't bandits, I swear.
Look at them. They don't look
Please
like
don't
bandits.
hurt us.
Look at how they're dressed.
You Shemlin are pathetic. It's hard to believe you ever drove us from our homeland.
We've never done nothing to you, Dalish. We didn't even know this forest was yours.
This forest isn't ours, fool. You've stumbled too close to our camp. You Shems are like vermin. We can't trust you not to make mischief.
Can I
What
ask
do you
why the
say,
subtitles
Lethaline?
are at the top?
What
Did I
should we do with
screw
them?
up with something? Oh, I guess because there's options at the bottom. I don't know, it kind of drives me nuts. Subtitles do not belong up there. I mean, they could. They could, Valsk. Or Valsk. You say, kill them, what do I care? The others will never know. Let them go. You judge humans too harshly. Let's find out what they're doing here. Give them a warning, killing them while... Let's find out what they're doing here, because... I don't know. I feel like that's a lot better, because what if there's other humans nearby? What if they're encroaching? Yeah. Yeah.
Does it matter? Hunting or banditry, we'll need to move camp if we let them live.
Look, we didn't come here to be trouble. We just found a cave.
Yes, a cave. With ruins like I've never seen. We thought there might be,
Treasure?
We're
So you're
searching
more
for
akin to
treasure.
thieves than
Sorry.
actual bandits.
Oh, what are we gonna do? Like, mug them now? Yeah. Oh my gosh. You're gonna...
So would I. I've never heard of ruins in these parts.
but I have proof. Here, we found this just inside the entrance.
This stone has
It's like a piece of
carvings.
bat poo.
Is this Elvish? Written Elvish?
There's more in the ruins. We didn't get very far in, though.
Yeah, why not?
There was a demon. It was huge with black eyes. Thank the Maker we were able to outrun it.
A demon. Where is this cave?
Just off the west, I think. There's a cave in the rock face and a huge hole just inside.
Well, do you trust them? Shall we let them go?
Oh damn, that first option? What? Damn. These options are good though, you know? I think that's really cool from a narrative perspective. But I'm too nice. I'm Canadian. What can I say?
Run along then, Shems. And don't come back until we Dalish have moved on.
Of course.
Let's get out of here.
Thank you.
They
Thank
pitter
you.
patter away.
Well, shall we see if there's any truth to this story? These carvings make me curious.
Choose these story. Yeah, okay. I'm such a goody two shoes.
She might be interested in these carvings, but let's see if there's anything more before we get excited. Besides, we're already here. Now, they said it was to the west.
You can play a variety of tactical viewpoints. Use the mouse wheel to bring your camera down to exploration mode. Oh, okay. I like that sound. Just be true to the character or be true to me? Or both. No, I get what you mean. Issuing orders. While paused, you can issue orders to your character. Right click on your desired destination. Boop. Turn now is order to move. You can issue orders in real time. We'll pause, press space. Ah, okay. Ah. In this case, both. Okay. Oh, I can. Oh, that's cool. The pause feature. Because boy, I can imagine sometimes you needing to do that. Because then you could, right? Yeah. Oh, that's so cool. Oh, really? Okay. It's okay, so long as it's yes. Okay, gotcha. Ah.
Come on already, let's look for this cave. They said it was to the west.
Proceeds to go north. Is that something? No. I get it. Yeah, that's right. Things will be shiny if I can interact with them, right? I'm really surprised though this doesn't have controller support. Like, really? Oh, I can't get up there. Why do I feel like I used the controller before though? Inventory and equipment. To equip new items, you'll need to open the inventory screen. Do so now by clicking on the highlighted icon. Okay. To unequip, drag an item from its icon left of the screen. Okay, so usual. Okay, well. I'm naked. How indecent. Boop. Wired. Dreamcast! Ah! I want to, like, hook up the Dreamcast at some point. That would be great. No, I could see what you mean by your comment, Valsk. Oh. Wait! It's an invisible foe!
Everything's fine.
You'll never know what to do.
Slashy, slashy!
On your guard!
Oh. Yeah, that would be hard. Also, holy shit, volume. I'm so sorry, guys. Hold on 1 second. And pardon my French. I guess I'll just... Also, hold on. I know one thing that'll help. I'll put this back to where I usually have it in OBS. Oh, by the way, I didn't address it because I was finishing, like, with Abzu, right? But I love the conversation you all had about... Some crazy people even use a controller and a keyboard at the same time. It's like, she does that too, though. In Overwatch, too. Like, she's crazy. No, I think sound effects I'll leave up there. And dialogue. Yeah, let's just see. Even if I... Yes, please. No! No! Why didn't I notice that option before? Damn it. Alright, time to quit out of the game. Undead's gonna kill me. No, I don't. It's okay. I can live with it. Let's read everything. Undead's gonna be like, God damn it, no. Read it all aloud, yeah? Okay. No creature is more revered by the Dalish than the Hala. No other animal has a god of its own. These white stags are much larger than ordinary deer. And the Dalish Hala keepers carve their antlers as they grow, making them curve into intricate designs. In ancient times, these stags bore elven knights into combat, but since the fall of the Dales, they are used less as mounts and more to pull the Arabelles. Undead's like, no! Anything but this. You really want me to read all this? My poor voice. Also, I just noticed the time. I should be getting up to stretch. Let's read the wolf look. It is rather unfair, the reputation that the wolf possesses in Ferelden. I said it totally wrong. Ferelden. There we go. For a people that so clearly oh God, kill me now. No, let's not and say we did. I mean, unless that's I know, yeah, no. I'll just quickly, like... Once in a while, though, I will read it out. If I feel like being extra silly. Okay. Blight. Blight equals bad. Just a little, though.
On it.
Even achievement, yay! You mean... Aww, I'm no longer excited, aren't they just the same? Also, oh, there is a fatigue too. Okay, right. So like, even though I could equip that, it's gonna make me slower. These boots. Why aren't I wearing these boots? What? Why aren't I wearing those boots? Hold on, let me just go to armor and let me see weapons. Like, okay. Screw the defense. Are the like, is this normal to have all these items? Defense. Cunning, nice. Ah, okay, fair enough. Band of Fire, I think Constitution, or... Stamina regen and combat. Oh, well, that sounds really good. I am intrigued by this. I imagine this is probably just the default one, but that seems good. Reduces hostility. Yeah, good enough. I mean, I might put the lucky stone on instead, but let's not spend forever, right, Undead? New screenshot. Wait, why? I don't remember taking a screenshot. A tree stump. Let's read about the forest. No, I'm kidding. How about this? So, I mean, I can always read that on my own time, to be fair. But if you guys do know something like, oh no, you should stop to read that, let me know. Because that's not a spoiler. That's, you know, you guys are just guiding me. Uh-oh, but Undead. You gotta watch out. Okay, maybe I will. She's like, no, I shouldn't have been nice. I know, I'm bad, I'm sorry. I imagine though, like, I mean, this seems very, I mean, obviously, yeah, I don't know, like, there's probably sometimes very pertinent or informative tidbits of information through some of these texts. I can only imagine, right? And also sometimes it might just be interesting food for thought. I can always read that one after. But yeah. Also, should I take that? Yeah, no, why am I even asking? Of course I know the answer. Should I get up and stretch now? I'm gonna get slapped around. I will be right back. I'll just be gone like a couple of minutes. Oh, my back. I'll be right back. You know, one of these days, I feel like I am really gonna have to implement, whatchamacallit, like sound effects or something on this channel. Not many, but some. Especially, like, I thought it was, I'd never, I never even thought about doing that before, but I know, like, people, when they're playing scary games, will enable different sound effects and things like that. So that, I think I will definitely think about that next time I'm playing a horror game. But like, other than that, like, it might be fun to have something like that. I know someone who's gonna use them. Okay. Also, like, are there oh, that sound effect? Let's not and say we did for right now. Sorry, poisons. Rubble.
This must be the cave. I don't recall seeing this before, do you?
It just magically appeared. Yeah, really.
Always the careful one. Fine, but I'm not running back until I know there's something worth making a fuss over. Come on, let's at least see what's there. How dangerous could it be?
The blood all on them, too. I don't know. There's a part of me that's like, well, I mean, if they get blood on them, like, that's realistic, they get blood on them. But also, at the same time, it just looks so silly. Oop. Quest updated. Beep. Oh? Well, okay, let's not even. We're nowhere. How dangerous? Nothing. How could anything possibly go wrong? Right?
Come on already, let's look for this cave. They said it was to the west.
Come on, let's look for this cave. He's like walking inside. Like they said it was to the west. I'm sorry. I love when stuff like that happens.
Shem was telling the truth. But these ruins look more human than elven.
His eye trails off, right? Hey! Oh, leather helm. Woo! Now I can look like a true dork.
Let's get started.
Fight!
Show me what you got!
This camera angle is a terrible idea. Can I, like, rotate the camera? No.
As you wish.
Ah!
Come, you can do better than that!
Kick, punch!
Less fighting, more dying, blast you! Let's get started.
I thought someone would appreciate that. Wait a minute, though. Also, I kind of want to slash. Ew, I don't. Who wants to do that? Who wants to do that with that like slash? No. X isn't being used for anything. I'm sorry, but I want it to be X. Don't know why, but I'm changing it to X. Hiya. I watch, and then I find out, like, X was a super, super important thing. No, it's not good. Haha! Whoops, I almost hit exit game. Well, we're done for today, everybody. Really? Yeah? I mean, I do see the similarities. Also, wait a darn tootin' minute. Ooh. Wait. I only have 20 of them, though? Then no. I want to use my magical arrows that never run out of ammo. A dagger. Oh. It's not anything important. Aw, wait, how much did you drink, Wired? Maybe. Is that so wrong? Is it, Undead? She's like, yes! Yes, as a matter of fact, it is. Oh. Ah, right. Okay.
This should be easy enough.
A trap detected. Ah! I'm so nimble, look at me.
You had it coming!
Can I, like, shoot and, like, retreat?
On your guard!
Yeah. Oh, true. Yeah.
Is it just me, or do you actually think you have a chance?
Ooh, the camera went crazy there. An iron ring. Which I'll probably just sell. Money, money, money. Okay, the rooms connect. Excellent. Pew.
On your guard!
Miss.
You had it coming!
He had it coming. Na 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 na. Na na na.
Take that! Trying to be tricky.
Yeah, get around and kick that one. Oh no! Get it off her!
This should be easy enough.
Would have probably done the same. Sorry.
This should be easy enough.
Gosh, I want to see that movie again. Food! Nice! What did you get? Make us all hungry. Please and thank you.
This place makes me nervous. I suppose so. Hey, weren't you supposed to be assisting Master Verathorn today? How did you end up coming with me?
Fate. Oh, snap. Is this like the kissy option? Ooh, nice. That sounds good, Wired. Mushroom! I love mushroom. I like that one, actually. It's a punishment. But no, I'm just gonna say.
I've never known anyone so eager to wander. I bet you'll end up a flat ear someday, living in the cities like a Shem. Let's just
How
find
rude.
whatever's here and get out. We can talk later.
Oh, really, Undead? Oh, okay, that's so cool, though. I don't want to go there just yet. A deep mushroom, okay.
This should be easy enough.
I mean, it better be easy enough. You're just opening. You're just going through. Yeah, never mind. Oh. Melee weapon? Okay, I was like, is it gonna get up? Also, maybe I will just open this. Open the door!
Trap!
Ah! Trap! Trap! It's a trap!
Trap!
Trap! I just...
Let's get started.
It's just like,
This
I
should
don't
be
know.
easy enough.
It's just so funny to me. Is it bringing back all the memories, Undead? Oh god, did you notice, like, when I turn the camera? Breep, 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 the eyes.
On it.
Cocoon! That looks safe to walk on. Wow! Insufficient. How dare. How dare. Okay, fine, I can't walk over that. I'll show you. I'm subpar. I'm...
I can't believe this. You recognize this statue, don't you?
No. But I'll make like I kinda
Back when our
know.
people lived in Arlathan, statues like these honored the creators. When the Shems enslaved us, much of that lore was lost. This looks like human architecture, with the statue of our people. Can these ruins date back to the time of Arlathan?
That would be rude to say.
I'd never have guessed ancient elves might have lived here. With humans.
Cool.
Right.
Insufficiency. I mean, I was already in that room. So you know what? You know what I say to your insufficiency? Whoops! No, I should have known. How come she didn't go? Ooh, trap. Ow.
This should be easy enough.
That poison lasts a long time.
Are those walking corpses? This place is haunted.
As you wish.
Well, to be fair, I am still considering, you know, different possibilities, and potentially streaming more frequently. So, whether that means, you know, maybe on the Fridays I'll play a little bit more than the 5 hours, or also like maybe I'll start streaming on Wednesday. Yeah, I'm thinking about it. The other tough thing is, though, I'm thinking about it, and I'm strongly, when I say I'm strongly considering doing that, like, I mean, I probably will. It's just I don't know if I should really do it now, just because it is the holidays, and I know how crazy it gets with my family and such. But
Careful, these creatures look a mite upset.
oh, it's already coming. Pew.
Less fighting, more dying, blast you!
I like the way she thinks. Charge! That pathing was interesting. Ooh, that finishing blow. And then it crushes us and we're dead. Ooh, I'm red. Every time you gain a level, your character gains new abilities. And left click on the... Okay. Boop. Oh, the specializations. Okay, well, I'm not even going to look at that stuff yet. but I'm interested in these. I don't know, they're all probably very cool in their own right. Let's do... Do I want to do one more in strength? Maybe I'll do strength the next time. What does cunning do again? I'll do that. Boop. Okay. I mean, do I want to just go for coercion again? Oh, okay, fair enough. Survival. Herbalism. I only get 1, 2, so like... Meh. I almost don't even know if I care to do this next. I almost want... I want dialogue options, you know? I imagine that could potentially make the gameplay more difficult. But... Yeah, I think I will. Because I know it. I'm gonna, like, go like, "Arr!" if I see a dialogue option that I can't pick, or like I find out later there was one yeah. Yeah. Nope, 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 nope. Level 4. I mean, I could just save my points, could I not? Yeah, why not? Because it's level 4. Yeah. I don't know how much I want to do this stealth based on what you guys were saying. And I think I did get it. I think I know exactly what you guys are talking about. The last time I played a little bit of this, I had stealth and I didn't really see a point.
What was that thing?
Oh, it's just gonna try and... Okay, yeah, fair enough.
This place makes me nervous. I saw a picture of it in one of those old books the Keeper never lets anyone touch. It was one of the old gods. The Keeper called him a friend of the dead. He was a guide who took people across the Spirit Land to their final rest in the beyond. He wasn't an evil god, not like Fen'Harel, the Great Wolf. It doesn't seem right that a place so wrong would be his. Harren Pyval once said that in places where many people died, it can become Seth and Aaron, a land of waking dreams. The veil becomes weak and spirits slip into our world. Then they possess corpses and walk around.
Yeah, really undead. So true. Yay, food! Awesome. I hope you enjoy it, Wired. Yay!
There's certainly enough bones. Maybe nobody was left to bury them. Let's press on. I want to know how our people were involved with this.
Nothing could go wrong.
Aren't you curious? We could be discovering our history. Minstrels will write songs about us.
If we're alive. I wonder if this is gonna tick him off.
If I were to bring some valuable ancestral artifact back to the Keeper, she might forgive me for... well, you know.
No, I don't know. Anyway. What? The second option?
Because I was caught and wouldn't give up any names. Of course she was angry with me. At any rate, I wasn't expecting this place to feel quite like this.
It's like Undead
Maybe
and
this wasn't the
Suriboshi
best idea.
fighting each other.
This place makes me nervous. I'm no storyteller. All I remember of the Harren's tales is that a veil separates our world from the spirit world. He said that spirits are jealous of us and always try to steal our souls. They want to be like us so badly, they'll even possess our dead, which drives them insane. But for them to enter our world, the veil must be weak. Is that why this place feels so strange? Neither do I.
I wonder, is he just gonna say the same thing if I did number 4?
I suppose so. Hey!
Yeah, okay.
Weren't you supposed to be assisting Master Verathorn today? How did you end up coming with me?
I wonder what happens if... Oh, I wanted to be with you, of
thought
course.
that might be the case. I'm glad. Let's just find whatever's here and get out. We can talk later.
Oh my. Oh yeah.
On it.
Yeah, I'll take it, but
You aren't going to leave without taking a closer look at the mirror, are you?
I mean, I wanted to explore. I'll come back and look at it later. They're all very appropriate responses, I feel. But
It sat here for who knows how many centuries? What could be so dangerous?
no,
worry,
don't say
I won't
that.
break it. I wonder what this writing is for.
That means something
Maybe
bad
this
will
is-
happen,
Hey,
right?
Did you see that? I think something moved inside the mirror.
Let me touch it and get pulled inside and never be seen again. I can go and check it out? What? Really? Yeah, really, the sound. True.
Hold on, I just want to know what it is.
No.
Don't you see it? There it is
Nope.
again. Can you feel that? I think it knows we're here. I just need to take a closer look. It's showing me places. I can see some kind of city. Underground. And there's a great blackness. It saw me. Help! I can't look away!
The violins. Yeah, I'm kind of tempted to turn off the gore, actually.
Can you hear me? I am very sorry.
We aren't in Kansas anymore. Maybe I should have said I'll come back later and I could have gone and explored. No, I failed. Restart the game.
You're awake.
Oh.
You've the god's own luck, Lethalon. You're back at camp. Everyone is worried sick about you. How do you feel? We don't know. The Shem who brought you here saw no sign of him.
Hmm.
I doubt you could have driven this one off. He was a Grey Warden and appeared out of nowhere with you slung over his shoulder. You were delirious with fever. He said that he found you outside a cave in the forest, unconscious and alone. He left you here and ran off again. The Keeper's been using the old magic to heal you.
God, I want to ask all these questions.
Of course. Most of the hunters are off looking for him right now. But the Keeper wanted to talk to you as soon as you awoke. Stay here. I'll get her.
I see you are awake, Dahlan. It is fortunate Duncan found you when he did.
I like the voice acting a
I
lot.
know not what dark power held you, but it nearly bled the life from you. It was difficult even for my magic to keep you alive. Yes, he introduced himself as a Grey Warden. Duncan thought there may have been darkspawn creatures inside the cave. Is that true?
Oh, wow.
Walking corpses? Dark magic, but not darkspawn. I know not what the other creatures might have been. What else did you find?
A mirror.
What is the last thing you remember?
Oh man, so I would like to ask both of these questions. Like, first did he mention a mirror, and also, yeah, Tamlin touched it. Damn.
A mirror. And it caused all this? I have never heard of such a thing in all the lore we have collected. I was hoping for answers when you woke, but there are only more questions.
I know, really.
And Tamlin remains missing. He is more important than any lore in these ruins. If he is as sick as you were, his
Also, we
condition
have the
is
same
grave.
hair.
Duncan returned to the cave to search for Darkspawn, but we cannot rely on him to look for Tamlin as well. We must go ourselves, and quickly. Do you feel well enough to show us the way, Dahlan? Without you, we will not find it. I am relieved to hear it. I am ordering the clan to pack the
Oh my
camp so we
gosh,
can
thanks,
go north.
Undead.
Take Meryl
Makes me
with
feel
you
so
to the
much
cave.
better.
Find Tamlin if you can, but do it swiftly.
Okay. Alright.
I would be lying if I said I was not. But whatever knowledge lies in that cave is not worth our children. I send you back with hopes of finding Tamlin, and that is all. If there is any truth to what Duncan said, then Darkspawn may show up in these parts soon. We must get away from that horde, but that is not our only concern. Did you encounter any other humans out in the forest?
Yes, actually, is it important? I mean, no, I'm gonna say 3 of them. We drove them off.
Although you hurt no one, these humans roused their nearby village against us. As
Bastards.
everywhere, our people are not welcome here. We have stayed too long, and we must move on, quickly.
What jerks. I should have got rid of one. I wonder how much would that have impacted things. No, they would have moved anyway, though, because of the Darkspawn. So, like, it would have maybe a little bit, but maybe not much? I don't know. I mean, I'm gonna
Our
say it.
clan could slaughter their entire village if we cared to. But at the cost of bringing their king's rage down on our heads. These people are simple and have simple fears. This is their land, so we
Subpar.
will go peacefully.
Simple.
Meryl knows a degree
No.
of my magic. Tamlin's chances of surviving the journey back are greater with her help. I also wish for Meryl to see this cave and mirror. She has a sense for these things, and could shed light on the nature of this illness.
Okay.
You recovered, and Meryl will too. Still, be careful.
I'm
Should you
gonna
come
go
upon this
boop,
strange
touch the
mirror again, do not touch it. Go quickly, for Tamlin's life hangs in the balance. When Tamlin's life is at stake?
Don't.
Very well.
That's rude.
Not quite, Dylan. After they defeated the Darkspawn
good to
long
go.
ago, the Grey Warden's numbers diminished greatly over the centuries. It seems the
Damn.
humans have little use for them if Darkspawn aren't actively raising their lambs. I suppose the thought of Darkspawn returning one day did not occur to them.
Damn, she's savage.
The Grey Warden thinks so. A war may be in the offing. If so, we must get as far away from it as possible. Let the humans fight their battles, as we must fight our own.
Haven't you seen and read Game of Thrones? That's not how it works. You guys have to work together or shit royally hits the fan.
He said he'd been looking for our clan, and had a hint of our whereabouts. As I said, you were fortunate. It is possible he sought a volunteer to join their order.
Ooh.
Indeed. The Grey Wardens once consisted of the best from all races. I know of no Dalish joining them since the days of the Darkspawn Wars, however. Always eager to wander, Joining the Grey Wardens would be a great honor, but he has not asked. They are the best and most noble of all races, Dalen. Few can achieve their standards. He seemed
True,
honorable,
Undead, yeah.
and his care for your safety speaks well of him. I trust my judgment. Then do not tarry. Find Tamlin quickly.
But I'm curious about
Remember
the dark.
that
She's like,
Tamlin
God,
needs
just
your
go.
help. They destroyed the last horde of Darkspawn to threaten the surface centuries ago. It doesn't mean they extinguished them all. Darkspawn are savage, uncultured creatures, more akin to locusts than men. They may have befouled the cave, but they did not build what is there. From the Warden's description, it may have been a temple devoted to an old god. Should we return, I may see it for myself. Darkspawn are filthy, diseased beasts that taint the very air around them. The Grey Wardens seem to think your illness came from this taint. Since you did not meet any Darkspawn, I don't see how that could be.
I mean,
No
that
doubt he
bear
was
thing?
mistaken.
Yeah. I was like, what about, like...
The old tomes say Darkspawn come in as many varieties as surface creatures. They also say that many Darkspawn are seen only during what the humans
Right.
call a blight. Perhaps your bear monster was one of those. They are mostly boogeymen, used to frighten human children. In modern times, they are rarely seen on surface lands. But rumor holds that great numbers dwell in the ancient tunnels of the Draganlan, the dwarves. They obliterate all that is in their path. Like a plague of locusts, they spread disease and misery when they come to the surface. An event to be feared, without doubt. Then do not tarry. Find Tamlin quickly.
Aw. Well, I'm glad you're full and you're content now, Wired Notice. Food coma. Is it food coma or carb coma? I guess it's birth. I almost just said I guess it's birth. I guess it's both. Good grief. My gosh. Words. Aw, I want to be in a food coma. That's the best kind of coma. Yeah, give me equipment,
Master
please.
Island can help you. Go to him and ask to see his stock.
Goodbye, Keeper. The savagery is real. What are these screenshots? Like,
I see you have not left with Merrill yet. Is there something you need?
no.
Losing Tamlin would be a bad sign. He's one of our most promising hunters.
Can we trust this Grey Warden? How do we know he didn't hurt Tamlin?
So you have returned to us, Dalen. We are grateful you are whole and well.
Sure, old man.
So you should be. What were you two thinking? Wandering into that cave without first coming to tell the Keeper?
I mean, I said that too.
I suppose your youth can be forgiven. Sadly, Tamlin pays
Yeah,
the price.
right ended.
Losing you would be a terrible crime, Dalen. You belong to more than just yourself, or do you not remember?
It kind of feels that way, right?
Let us tell these children of the fall of the Dales. You can honor me by sharing in the telling.
Oh, wow. Tell it yourself! I mean, do I know the story? What? Am I gonna have to tell a story, like, through dialogue options? And like, well, children, so once upon a time, there was a bear and a little girl, and, you know, it's Goldilocks. Oh, really? No? Yes, no? I mean, he's asking me to do it, so...
Come then. Help me as I go along. Children, hear of the fall of the Dales. Hear the tale of what makes you Dalish. Would you care to begin, Dalen?
The last option! That's what I was actually gonna joke about. Like, this is amazing. I like the writing in this. I almost want to do number 3. He's probably gonna, like, smack me in the back of the head. No, I'll just be like...
Yes. Slaves to a terrible empire, the humans built on the darkest magic. When it fell, we became free. We built a homeland in the Dales, worshipping the creators, and rebuilding the culture and history we lost in our long years of slavery.
Yeah, the options are really cool, though.
They were resentful, because we would not worship their gods, and because we put our people first. Over the years, their nations grew cold toward the Dales. In their eyes, we were blasphemers and cruel tyrants.
These third options.
And so the Dales fell. They took our lands and dispersed our people, forcing us to live in their cities and abandon our gods. But many of us refused to relinquish our ways. We instead chose to scatter to the winds, wandering the lands.
I wonder if the kids laugh. I don't want to perpetuate racism or anything like that. But, like, I'm really curious. I'm gonna do it. He's probably, like I said, he's probably gonna be so ticked off at me.
All right, that's quite enough out of you. To survive and preserve our culture, the clans stay apart until the day the Elvenan have a homeland once more. We shall then return the old ways to those of our people who have lost them. We are the Dalish, keepers of the lost lore, walkers of the lonely path. The Oath of the Dales, and no smart-mouthed comment. Thank the creators for small mercies. I will let you get back to your tasks. I pray you find Tamlin quickly. Now that's something I rarely hear. Of course. Ah, yes. The Lost City. Before the Shemlen enslaved us, even before they came to this part of the world, our people lived in glorious Arlathan. Legends say that our ancestors were immortal, and we possessed magic the Shemlen could only dream of. When the humans enslaved us, they took away our language, our history, and our immortality. We quickened to the pace of life, and retained nothing of ourselves. We were slaves for so long, that even when we became free, there was little for us to recover. If books still exist, I do not know of them. They remain in human cities, forgetting all they once had. We call them Flat Ears, but they differ little from their Shemlen masters. A few may return, but we must accept that they know nothing of the lore, or why we keep it. Perhaps they have no choice. Dalish clans are scattered to the winds and rarely gather, which makes us difficult for any organized effort to destroy. And why bother? We have nothing they want. No land, no treasure. And we always move on, allowing no one to grow too angry with us. Some might see this as cowardly, but we are proud. We are the last, and we will survive.
I really do like the lore, yeah.
We can hope to find a new home one day, where the Dalish and the Flat Ears will build a land greater even than Arlathan. We shall teach the Flat Ears the lore they lost, and perhaps they will teach us to understand the Shemlen at last. That is the only way we shall truly live in peace. Then I'm sure you have much to do, unless you've other questions. The one who brought you back? Very little. He seemed decent enough as humans go. As for Grey Wardens, they're heroes without a doubt. Members of our own clan joined their ranks in ages past. I've never heard of such a thing. But in the days of ancient Arlathan, we lived free and spread far across the continent. We were as varied as the Shemlen, though fewer in number. Perhaps some of us lived in caves then, but all knowledge from that era is lost. Only that they eat living flesh, and lurk in underground tunnels, once ruled by the Dergenlen, the dwarves. In the last blight long ago, the Grey Wardens all but wiped them out. Should they return, all races will shudder. Of course. May the gods guide your path, Dalen.
Why do we have to leave again? We're always going somewhere. Why can't I go to the Shem City?
Call for a move so early.
Whoa.
We were not expecting to leave for weeks.
Whoa, that kid, wow.
I miss Tamlin. I want him to come home. Is Tamlin
Child,
dead?
you need to settle down. The way you just got up.
Not coming back.
Whoa. I mean, I'll just take it. And become over encumbered. Yay! I mean, soon. Is there anything over here? Meh. Meh. Just take everything. Someone's like, hey, can you not do that? Take that stuff?
Thank the creators. We were sure we'd lose you last night.
It's good to see you healthy. We feared you would perish.
I know, like how majestic. Meh, bleh. They're beautiful.
Anathara, it's good to see you recovered. They fare well.
Just
The
started
Keeper
today,
called for the clan to
Peridot.
move on, and they will be ready to take us.
Or
One is
Peridot,
heavy with
pardon
path,
me,
but
my
it shouldn't
brain.
be a problem. May I ask of Tamlin's fate? Some say the clan will leave before we find him.
I'm very excited. Hi, Pipe! Ah! Oh my goodness, thank you so much for the follow. Oh my goodness, thank you. And oh my goodness, extra oh my goodness. I'm sorry, I'm having a moment here. I think you might be my 100th follower. If I'm not mistaken. I don't know, I can't see that in OBS. But either way, thank you so much. Thank you. Yay. Thank you so much. Ah! I'm so Canadian, I'm just gonna keep thanking you, and then I'll say sorry for over-thanking you. Which I'm gonna say, sorry, but thank you! Oh really? Aw. Okay, cool. We're on the same wavelength then. Whereabouts are you in Canada, if you don't mind me asking? I'm in Ontario. Ah, cool! Oh man, do you have snow everywhere? Cause my goodness, I have relatives that are over there. It's so cold. Aw, Wired. That's so sweet of you. What? You're so kind. Thank you so much. Wired. Ah, thank you. Alberta's beautiful though. My aunt, my gosh, why am I completely drawing a blank? I mean, I've never been to Alberta. I've seen plenty of pictures though and heard lots from her and my cousins and such, but she's not that far from the mountains and I'm trying to, oh my gosh, why am I forgetting her and where she is? I'm gonna have to get up and stretch in a couple of minutes anyway. And if my, no, not there, if it's not the population where she isn't that big. If my mom happens to still be around, I'll ask her. Oh my gosh, I think it did start with the C though. Damn, wow. Alright. Okay, sorry story here. Okay, I'll just, you know what? It's gonna drive me nuts. I wanna tell you. So I'll be right back. I'm gonna flail my arms around. And no, not at all. These two, if they feel like it, or like people in the channel know, I have to stretch every hour. Mouse shoulder issues, so on and so forth. They can always explain. I will get up and stretch super fast and be right back. I was gonna say it because if I don't, they're gonna attack me. So I'll be right back. You guys. Oh, okay. Okay, well when they come back, I will share where my aunt is currently living. Pretty much wired, right? And so I shall deliver an answer. Not once, not twice, nigh thrice. I'm sorry, I'm thinking of Monty Python now. I want to see Monty Python again. Someone should clip that, please, and thank you. So I can see how stupid I am. It is on Netflix, you're right. You are right. You're so unbelievably right. Ah, I want to see it again. Maybe I'll do that later on today or tomorrow. I love Monty Python. What is your favorite color? Blue. I mean, no, green. Ah. I totally just wrecked that, but you get the idea. Some say the clan will leave before we find him.
The Hala mourn our fallen. No sound is more heart-wrenching than their mourning cry. At least they won't be crying over you. They are quite fond of you.
Yeah. They are.
I admire them for their strength and pride. They are equals, not servants like the Shemlin horses. At any rate, I do not envy the Keeper's decision. I'll pray for Tamlin's safe return. Anithara, it's good to see you recovered. They fare well. The Keeper called for the clan to move on, and they will be ready to take us. One is heavy with calf, but it shouldn't be a problem. May I ask of Tamlin's fate? Some say the clan will leave before we find him.
No, I'm like trapped here. Could you imagine? He may very well be dead.
The Hala mourn our fallen. No sound is more heart-wrenching than their mourning cry. At least they won't be crying over you. They are quite
I'm
fond of you.
terrible. I'm such a I just like their mournful cry. I'm just thinking of the most ridiculous sound. I'm sorry. I'm terrible.
They're more friends than servants. We do not dominate them as the Shemlin do their horses and dogs. At any rate, I do not envy the Keeper's decision. I'll pray for Tamlin's safe return.
Okay. Oh, welcome back. So she lives in Cochrane. That I couldn't remember. Gosh. So I'm dead. I don't know if that's anywhere near you whatsoever, but yeah, it's very pretty. She says all the time she'll be, I mean, mind you, it can be scary, especially because you know what kind of weather you have, but she mentions all the time how she sees like deer just walking around all over the place, like in her backyard and stuff like that. However, this is the scary part, is like they walk all over the roads too, so yeah, not so great.
Have you fully recovered?
But
I
you
heard
know,
the Keeper was confounded.
I'm sure.
That she had never seen anything like it.
I miss Tamlin. I want him to come home.
It's so, I mean, I'm assuming like once you've seen it enough times, it's kind of like, oh, yep, it's almost like there's a rabbit in my yard, or like, but it's still, I don't know, it's very pretty. We have seen the odd time on our street, a deer come by. We also saw a coyote once. Lots of like turkey vultures and stuff too. I'm kind of like, as much as I love ravine lots, I'm kind of glad we don't have one though, because I remember a neighbor just down there, they woke up one morning and it's like they had their morning coffee in hand, opened up the blinds, and was like, because they thought they heard something, and it was like, oh, there is a deer carcass in my backyard and there are coyotes eating it. Like, it's like, wow, okay, let's just close the blinds again. Like, yeah. Yeah, really undead.
The Keeper told me I'm to accompany you back to those caves. As her apprentice, I may see something you missed. But our main objective is to find Tamlin, of course. We must make haste. He may not have much time.
I was gonna just say, but you know, it depends on where you are in Brazil, right? Though, because I told you stories like when I used to play WoW, and I was in, you know, I was in that Brazilian guild. Like, that was for most of the time I played World of Warcraft. That's the guild I was in. They were my friends, and no, they were in Brasilia though. And yeah, I've told you, right? Like, one of them would be like, hey, yeah, you know, like, let's hold off on the raid. Like, we won't do the next we won't pull any more mobs, like, bathroom break. And it's like, why is Lation taking a while? Like, is he okay? And he comes back, he's like, oh man, sorry, I had to, you know, deal with a scorpion in the toilet. Or, like, we're on VoIP and you just hear, like, a whack, like, but it's like a shoe, like something hard hitting a wall, and it's like, what was that? Whose mic was that? Is everything okay? And it's like, sorry, I had to whip my shoe at a cockroach on the wall or whatever. Like, I know, could you imagine going to the bathroom and there's just a scorpion chilling in your toilet, like, yo, or sorry, it's probably more like this, yo, with the claw. That is true, unfortunately, undead, I know, yeah. That's a good point, though, too, the second thing you said. They did like to troll a lot. And I am incredibly, exceedingly, overly gullible. So, yeah, right. Yeah, but then to each their own, right? Like, whereas I, or my aunt, or whoever might be used to seeing, like, deers or coyotes or whatever, like, you're used to seeing those insects, right? It's all relative, I suppose. Okay, sorry, story. Let's head out now.
Less than I'd like to. I know some of our old magic, as the Keeper does, and I'll know about these relics if I see them. The Keeper isn't sending me to collect anything, however. We're worried about Tamlin.
Okay. How much did
Enough
she
to
tell
pique my interest and my concern. You can explain the rest on the way. A little, but the Keeper cured you. How dangerous could it be? Even if I get sick, finding
dangerous.
Tamlin or something valuable will be worth it.
You and Tamlin are very much the same.
Master Island could help you, but do not tarry.
Well, I won't. Yeah, I don't want to leave just yet, so. Big animals fluffy, want a pet. But we'll stay away. Small animals, stay away from me. Why are you Yeah, really? Oh no, yeah. Flying cockroaches, yeah, and can you imagine, like, they're hissing at you too? In your face. Like, Tsuruboshi.
By the creators, it is so good to see you whole and well. I was so worried.
Aww.
All that time you were ill, the Keeper didn't know if you were going to live or die. I've been outside the Keeper's tent the whole time. I have never been so relieved as when I heard you would pull through. What happened? Everyone says Tamlin may be dead.
Some just more than others, right? Tamlin maybe dead. Shouldn't say. Yeah.
That's awful. I know how much you and the lad care for each other. It was always my hope that you two... Well, let's not dwell on it.
Don't matchmake.
You must be more careful. Your mother
Not
and
on my
father, may they
behalf.
rest in peace, would be horrified to see you take such risks. What happened to them is a sad tale, and it's in the past. Reopening old wounds benefits no one.
I don't know why, but when you said that, I just had a mental image of, like, you're like, stop saying it, and like, I'm going, like the embarrassed child walking away from their parent, and then as soon as they go away, she just goes and she takes out her diary, and she's got her fan fiction clippings in a book, and like her little like Jojinshi comics, like where she's like shipping them. It's like, damn it. It's great though. I really do like the writing though, and the dialogue options. Oh, I can persuade.
True. Perhaps you're old enough to hear this.
Already,
though
it's
it
paying off.
hardly seems like the right time.
This is such an this is such an undead response, I feel.
Very well. If I do not tell you now, you'll only wonder. Your mother was a hunter, one of the finest, and your father was the keeper before Marathari. He was with us for a very long time. Your mother was from another clan, and her elders did not approve of the match. She and your father had a meet in secret. One day, bandits caught them alone in the forest.
Oh.
Your father was killed, but your mother escaped.
Man, why did this have to be a secret?
Your mother held to life long enough to give birth to you. But grief racked her heart. One night she simply walked into the moonlight and never returned.
It's funny, as soon as I picked that option, I'm like, well, wait, like, that's a bit odd, that response. Because if they both died together, then, I mean, no, I guess they could have died together, but for some reason I was thinking about, like, birth, and, like, that's great that she actually said something. She held on just to give, you know. Tsuruboshi.
The clan decided not to discuss this around you, lest it poison your heart with sadness.
I kind of want to say number 1, but I feel like number 3 is so me. Like, just like, well, I feel like shit and everything, but I understand. Aww, undead. I'm sorry. Is it not true though, undead, if you're laughing at what I just said?
Our people have learned to live with much sorrow. It seemed only right that we not dwell on it. Your mother did leave you a gift. Something of your father's for you to have once you are older. Perhaps the time has come.
Oh damn, I'm not sure I want that. No, I do. Oh no, and these responses, you only remember this now. Yeah, no, oh, where is it?
Take this key. You'll see some chests behind the storage Aravel by the Halapen. One of them was your mother's. Its contents are yours if you wish.
Cool. I'm gonna take it and sell it. No, I'm kidding. I'm not gonna do that. Wait! Ramen and sushi!
Is Tamlin dead? Everybody says he's not coming back.
You wanna know what? Something too, child? I feel like you all say the same thing. Ah, okay.
That Shemlin was a Grey Warden. They are supposed to be great warriors.
I'm glad you survived. Losing 2 of our young would be a great blow to the clan.
I'm not that young, am I?
Right.
Ah, wait, what did that say? Dalish, she's known as... Okay, the mother.
Search parties have been looking for Tamlin since the Grey Warden brought you back. No luck so far.
They are awfully close to one another.
Have you fully recovered? I heard the Keeper was confounded, that she had never seen anything like it.
I'm glad you recovered. Once we find Tamlin, we can concentrate on the journey northward.
Thank you for the bow, Master Island. It is light and sturdy, much better than the one I made last year.
You are more than welcome. My father made it and used it in battle against the Clane tribes.
I will carry it with honor.
Really? I can persuade for a bow? Oh, what's that, Tsuruboshi? Oh, nice. You're gonna cut your locks of curly hair.
One of my own crafting, perhaps?
No, maybe not. Could you imagine? How rude. How rude. Dark Kermit. Could you imagine though? It's like the guy's thanking him like, "Thank you for making me a bow," and he's like, "You're very welcome." And then you're like, "Hey, could I have one of those bows?" And he's like, "Oh, you want one of my bows?" And you're just like, "No." And then it's like, you know that meme music with the violin, like the na-na-na-na, and it just like slowly zooms on his face and just like a little tear. Why, thank you, Tsuruboshi. I try to make my hair majestic on a daily basis.
May not have a history, but you'll provide one for it soon enough, yes?
Aw, cool. Cool beans.
We are all the same clan. His hand is as my hand. I have relinquished nothing. It was my father who first spoke of the Vir Tanadal, the three ways of the hunter. The first is the Vir Asan, the way of the arrow, to reach for our goal unrelenting. The second is the Vir Borasan, the way of the bow, to bend, but not to break. The last is the Vir Adalen, the way of the wood. We are as ancient as the forests, each tree a part of the greater land. All Dalish are united in this. One day, we shall have a homeland again. Then I am proud to tell it. Our clan was one of the first to flee the Dales. When we came to Ferelden, the fiercest of the Shemlin were the barbarians known as the Clane. We didn't wait for them to attack us. Every Dalish clan in Ferelden united to bring the battle to them.
Okay.
In Ferelden, in Orlais, wherever there are lands the humans cannot hold, we bring our Aravels. You met some at the last gathering. The ensuing battle went well for us. That day we carved out our reputation of being the deadliest archers. Our arrows won us the right to wander these woods at will. It was this very bow that my father used that day.
Thank you for the tale, Master Island, and especially the bow.
Can I have that
I
bow
will
instead?
honor its history.
Why does he get the awesome bow? That's not fair. Sometimes my hair can be unruly. I mean but that comes with the territory of curly hair, right? You know. And granted, yes, when it is this long, it does not make your life any easier, but the new Mowgli movie and oh, really? Oh no. Well, now I know not to watch it. Thank you for your suffering, my good sir.
We are all the same clan. His hand
I
is
know
as
it's
my
basically
hand.
gonna be the same,
I have
isn't it?
relinquished nothing. It was my father who first spoke of the
No.
Vir Tan. The first, the second, all Dalish are united in this.
I'm so sorry.
One day, we shall have a homeland again. Of course, take whatever you need.
An acid flask. That sounds like fun. Yeah, could you imagine? He's like, let me tell you a very important heartfelt story, and it's just like, I should go now. And then he's just like, the heart breaks. I definitely feel like I should not buy anything. Selling, maybe. Let me just check though first. Oh wow. Oh, that's better. So. Boop. And that one's, yeah, like, okay. 4, 3, 4, 4. We can just get rid of that. I guess oh shit, I'm so sorry. Smack the mic around. It's a smackdown now. Aww. Or ooze, right? I'm dead. Just pretending to be an ooze. I was gonna say I'm wondering if I should just sell some of these items. Like I really don't know. Well, I mean obviously not the bow, but rapid aim. Yes, please. Boots. I don't know, like I can probably get away with selling a lot of this extra stuff, I would think, right? What's that? I should use this then. Okay. Alright, no, thank you for letting me know, Undead. Okay. Let's sell stuff.
Ah, back again?
Yes.
Of course. Take whatever you need.
Let's, Actually, I should have probably paid attention. Yeah, no, there's nothing special about that. As far as the mace, that's strength though. Meh, I'll just, yeah, goodbye. The bow I'm gonna keep. Also that sound that's up, that it's pretty funny. Wait, more penetration. Yeah, no. And leather helm. Iron, nope. I mean, I could keep that. Hope that other person has equipment, or it's whoops. Ah, okay, fair enough. I mean, some of these could be good for a party member, maybe. Because I don't know what's to come, you know? Get rid of the shields. I think I'll keep all of these. It's fine, maybe. So I only played a little bit of it before. I think I got as far as, oh my goodness, someone had mentioned the name of the character that I was describing, the really tall one. Is it Sten? I think that's where I left off. I think I had just released him from prison. Yeah. That was cool. Also, that bug is really fun too. I kept talking to him over and over and over again. And I was like, wait a minute. He's like I think they consider it like approval, right? And yes, yes, I went exactly the same. Same race, same everything, yeah. But there's that, I don't know if it's still a thing, but there was a bug where like I just kept talking to him and the approval rating kept going up and up because it was a loop. And it was really bad and I just kept doing it, so now he's like, he's like, praise you. I usually don't do stuff like that, but the game dev within could not help. I couldn't help it. I wanted to see how far I could push it.
Search parties have been looking for Tamlin since the Grey Warden brought you back. No luck so far.
Gosh darn it, I just sold that. Is there crafting in this at all? Or no?
Back again?
You know what? I'm gonna just say I should.
May the creators guide
you know
your
what?
path.
There might be other things to, I never do anything like that, Tsudiboshi. I actually kind of felt guilty, if I'm being
hello
honest.
there. I don't think we've met.
Ah, it's good you're well. You weren't here when Paul
I
arrived,
know.
were you?
I've heard of you. Everyone is talking about you and the
fair
other
enough.
missing hunter. A
Good to
Grey
know, Undead.
Warden brought you back here. That obvious, is it? I just found your camp a couple of days ago. A lucky thing. I heard rumors in a nearby human village that a Dalish camp was close, and I hope to find your hunters in the forest.
You were fortunate I didn't shoot you, Paul. I thought you were a Shem, an bandit at that. You're not the first
Everyone's
city
not a
elf to
bandit.
rejoin his people. I'm sure you'll find life among us more satisfying than with the Shems, if no less harsh.
In the alienage, we hear terrible stories about the Dalish. They aren't true, right?
I really want to say this. It's so not me, but it is too at the same time. So just do your shopping online, Tsudiboshi. Like go shopping on Amazon and such. Or be extra lazy and get gift cards for everyone. Yay! No thought put into it at all. No, I'm kidding, don't do that. Not that there's anything wrong with gift cards. Gift cards are nice because then you can get what you want with them. I am gonna crack this joke.
That's funny. It is funny, right? You don't actually do
that. Undead, you know me too well. That is exactly what I would do. I would say to me like, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. Hey, Xylex, how's it going?
It was good to meet you. Perhaps I'll get to hunt with you someday.
Oh, I didn't realize I would get to talk with him again.
You've never been to a city? Surely you've at least visited a town.
We occasionally trade with the Shemlin in small villages, but only a few in the clan can undertake that task.
I can't imagine never having seen a city. It's crowded, with buildings all squeezed together. There are people everywhere, and it always stinks.
Oh, nice. Very nice. And I just noticed we got quite a few people chatting. Maybe someday in the near future we'll get more VIP statuses going. I feel like like the first time the VIP status rolled out, I feel like we had already achieved that goal, like, I don't know, quite a while prior to it, like, becoming unlocked for my channel. So I don't know if there's just a delay. There's been a delay with this time as well, but yeah, I don't know. The goal is, I think, you gotta have like 10 people talking at once, I think. Something like that. It'll happen eventually, though. Yes, Tsudiboshi. Here's your gift. My love and kindness towards you. It's like, I want a Christmas gift. Your gift sucks. But Christmas is all about loving and sharing and kindness. Bah humbug. Yeah, I got you, Hug.
Only if they're servants. Most of us live in a part of the city called an alienage,
That sounds like
separated
fun.
from the humans by walls. That's where all the poorest folk live. Laborers, dockhands, and thieves. And that's if you're lucky.
Yeah, really.
We don't think about it like that. To most folks, that's just how it is.
Could you imagine? I got you a hug, and then the undead's response. Well, I got you something I think you'll like too. It's a forced smile, a nod, and me ignoring you when you call me next time. Wired. Nah, Christmas is nice and fun, and it is really nice to give back, you know? Also, I'm gonna try ASAP to get you guys invites to the Discord, all the new subbers. And yeah, you'll have to let me know what multiplayer games you all own, because like one of these days soon, I really would like to do something with all of you, like play a multiplayer game together or something. You know, it would be fun. Or watch some crummy movie together. I don't know. We can figure it out. I do, Undead, I do.
Andraste's mercy, no. No one is allowed to walk around with any weapon. Fighting just gets you arrested. And I've never had to leave the city before. Much less learn how to hunt. Well, back in the city we hear the same about you. Stories about Dalish bandits attacking people for no reason.
We would never resort to banditry.
I'm just
All this
saying that's what
bandit
we
talk.
hear. And it's elves who say these things too, not humans. Even if they did, I honestly don't think most of them would want to leave. Wandering and hunting doesn't sound like much of a life.
Then what are you doing here?
At least they would live as free men, and as equals.
Maybe. But to most elves I know, the only difference between them and humans is how much coin they have.
I hate money.
Coin is the great equalizer, not living free.
Tsuruboshi, I gave you that private message. Filled with heartfelt thanks to you. Does it really? No way. It does, Undead? Aww. Aw, thank you so much. No, no way, it does not. Does it? Wait. Oh. Wizards, I think I know which one you're talking about, but I don't remember watching it. Also, thank you so much, Wired. What? That's so kind of you. Oh my goodness. Look at you, all of you with your little wings. Yay. Thank you so much. Just to mess with Tsuruboshi. And also, I hate Aww. Yes, we're all friends here, absolutely. Aww. See, Christmas spirit. we're all in the forefront, you know, shaking hands, hugging, all that nice stuff, and you just see Tsuruboshi like lighting a Christmas tree up on like in the background, and I don't mean like lighting it with a light, like I mean like he's got a torch and he's lighting it, and he's just like ah ha ha, ha in the background. Like Spoot might join him too. I'm kidding. I know, we need Dr. Spoot. We do. Tsuruboshi. I see what you did there. Coin is great. Yeah, okay. Sorry. I'm loving what's happening in the chat.
I'm not a thief. We just never really had a choice. Mother was a maid, and I was lucky if I could get work at the docks. You make a living however you can, right? When Mother died, I got drunk and was caught picking a guard's pocket. They were going to hang me, but I escaped and, well, here I am. I'll do my best to adjust and fit in. I never dreamed you'd be so welcoming. I thought it best you might hide me for a bit. I'm glad I was wrong.
Or eat you, because, you know, I said that's a thing that we do.
Of course. I hope to see you again.
Fritz the cat? Really? Tsuruboshi, you can't just go around killing people. There are consequences if you do that. Could you imagine? Like, do they keep firing? They don't! That's just like in real life! Wait, oh, wait, no, I spoke too soon. Wow, okay, never mind. The reason why I said that's just like in real life is because I have done a bit of archery. And the big golden rule is like, no matter what, like, everyone can keep firing till they run out of arrows. And the moment you run out of arrows, you just gotta wait, right? Until everyone's finished, like, drawing and releasing all of their arrows. Then everyone, like, confirms, okay, we're ready, and then everyone goes and walks over to the target to take the arrows out, and then we go again. Summer No, I haven't. Also, that sounds like a very dangerous summer camp.
Thank the creators. We were sure we'd lose you last night.
I miss Tamlin. I want him to come home.
All the children, it's like, is Tamlin like the child whisperer? Why is every child like...
Is the Keeper sending you back to that cave to look for Tamlin? I want to go with you.
Oh.
Keeper Marithari probably won't approve, but...
What?
I can help find Tamlin.
Really? Oh no, are you gonna end up dead if I take you with us?
Tamlin's my friend too. I want to help find him. If Meryl can risk it, so can I.
Oh, snap. Did you really? What? That's so cool. Okay, I mean, I did a little bit of archery, but I was never that good. Jeez. Brainwashed drones. Kind of like the Carpenters in Chrono Trigger, right? I feel like this is a perfect opportunity to ask Tsuruboshi, do you ever watch... I think he might stream now too, but he's mostly doing YouTube content. Like, that's pretty much, I think, what he's always been known for. You should really watch some Robaz videos if you haven't already. I'll find a few good ones. Actually, there's two amazingly funny ones with Stars. It's footage of him playing Star Citizen. I will post that in the Discord. Don't let me forget. I will do that and we can all laugh. We could also do like a quick little sync video or something and watch it, but yes. Oh, I know, Undead, that's why. No. I'm not gonna disobey the Keeper. I'm not.
Then ask her. I'll go with you and we'll ask her together. She can't say no to both of us.
What are we, cute little puppy dogs? Tsuruboshi, you're in the Discord. I mean, I'm gullible, but not that gullible. I can see your face there. I am Undead, I am.
Fine. I suppose I'd just get you into trouble. I guess I should be guarding the camp right now anyhow. Good luck finding Tamlin. You have my prayers. Have you spoken to Meryl yet? She was looking for you.
I guess I could have. I didn't choose the last option because I was worried that if I did that and took him over there, she would just, like, I wouldn't really have the option to say no. That she might be like, oh, okay, fine, go. And it's like, I don't know. I don't know. This game, it's gonna destroy me. Wait, spear resistance. Why should... Wait. So... Where is... So I only have 21 of these? I still don't want to use it then. Also, yes, there should be a puppy dog eyes talent.
I miss Tamlin.
That creepy
Tamlin
child.
Dead? Everybody says he's not coming back.
I see you have not left with Merrill yet. Is there something you need?
Nope. But I will go sell now, because I'm pretty sure I got everything. I spoke to everyone.
Ah, back again?
May I see
Of
your
course.
stuff?
Take whatever you need.
What are you buying? What are you selling? Keep that stuff. Sell. I'm kidding. No, I'll just keep that. And let's. Oh no, wait. She is. Meh. It's that one.
You're back. Are you ready to go now?
You find out like the Foley artists are actually the ones making those noises. I know, undead, I know.
And let us make haste while daylight lasts.
That's why I do appreciate games like Valkyrie Profile, right? Where like time is an issue. I mean, it certainly sucks in some cases, but let us make haste. Let us make haste. They take out like, oh no, my tummy is growling. I'm too weak to carry on, and you just like set up a camp and like. Valkyrie Profile. Well, I'm sure you noticed then. Whatchamacallit, the notifications, right? Wired notice. I never got, see, I'm so bad. I started so many games and never got to finish them either because I didn't own them. They were rentals or just life got busy. But I really, really would love to play Valkyrie Profile. It was very good. I know the voice acting at times, because I'm pretty sure you only had the English option. Like, sometimes it was a little, like, you know, but the story was good and the gameplay was good. And it did have a bunch of multiple endings too, didn't it?
Let's get started.
Pew. Oh wow, I actually hit
sloppy.
him.
Oh! I am here.
I should just finish killing. Actually. But Tsuruboshi, it's not time to stretch yet.
What were those things? Were those Darkspawn?
You're asking me?
I've never seen anything like them. You can smell the evil on them. Where did they come from? Were they here before?
What does evil smell like?
What would Darkspawn have to do with our people? The stories say our Lathan fell long before the Darkspawn appeared. Well, we'll find out soon enough. Let's hope we don't find any more of these monsters. Before we go, are you all right? Were you hurt during the fight?
I'm fine. Why do you ask? I swear, I'm always gonna be thinking like, is this like a romance thing again?
It's just that you're quite pale.
I mean, she could
You look
just
a
be
bit feverish,
concerned,
in
right?
fact.
But I'm sorry, I am wary. I did not play Mass Effect. I only played the first one like a teeny weeny bit again. And that through, like now, because of Mass Effect, I am so concerned, especially with a BioWare game, because like, I feel like I did nothing and Cade was so into my character, and it was like, or not Cade, Caden. And I was just like, why? I didn't do anything, and like, just, I don't know. I do know enough about that game, even though I never played it. I know spoilers, and I'm telling you, I know who's being left on that planet. I'm just saying, I'm sorry, I'm just saying. Savage, I know. Did you undead? Did you leave him?
Well, I'll keep an eye on you. You've only just recovered from your illness. But let's not think of that now. We should move on.
Heartless, heartless. Was there any doubt? Oh yeah, I could talk to her again, probably, right? Hello.
Yes?
Yeah, she spun around.
Not much. They're an old order that saved us from Darkspawn in the past, but I thought they died out long ago. I'm told they deserve respect, though it was odd to see a Shem in our camp for so long. Yes?
Oh, she is so annoyed.
I dread to think of it. If he is as sick as you were, even if the worst has happened, we cannot leave his body unburied.
I feel like I gotta see again. Is that what she does when you initiate? Does she just like spin like?
Yes.
She's just always angry. What did we spent like? Wait, I'm going back the way I came. Now she's like, yes. When I talk to her again, can we not go back to town?
I wonder whose camp this is. Do you remember it being here?
I mean, obviously it's abandoned, but like, no, it wasn't here. It's fresh.
The Grey Warden said he was returning to the cave. Perhaps this is his camp. If so, he's not here now. We've seen no sign of Tamlin. Maybe we should... Wait. Do you hear that?
Kind of. Yeah, nothing.
Exactly. The forest is too... still. Something's in the air. Something unnatural. And now it's affecting the forest? Maybe that mirror unleashed some kind of sickness.
Blight?
That would not be good. The sooner we find this cave and Tamlin, the sooner we can leave. Take us there quickly.
That's probably the understatement of the century, though.
This should be easy enough.
Let's change up.
Let's get started.
Whoa! Like, fight! It's just like spinning around.
Right.
God, deal with you!
On it.
You know the bow, while it is nice, I think I might want to do like
Come, you can do better than that. Keep her, will you, please?
Because I think it would be, well, I mean, I don't know, because I haven't done enough combat, right? But I think it would be potentially fun having to reposition my character around and like try to backstab and stuff like that, as opposed to essentially just going pew, pew, pew. And yes, I've done that before. Remember in R6, that's how you fire a bow. Blight does more than ruin weekends. I can assure you.
On it.
The tiniest bow. But it's the mightiest of weapons.
So these are the ruins. Interesting. They're definitely of human origin, yet elven artifacts are scattered amongst them. Nothing explains the monsters, though. But we must find Tamlin, or what's left of him. I can't imagine he's still alive with those creatures about. You're right. We should explore farther before I go on about my fears. I'm sorry.
Oh, that's great. I wonder if my character will be going trap again.
Darkspawn approach. Watch for their blood. This should be This should be easy enough.
Oh, okay. Those hand models. Hey! How's it going? Hi, Dr. Spoot. Hi.
Side, my noble
What? Aww. Well, I'm gonna assume that that anonymous gifter is not anonymous and is wired notice. Aw, thank you so much. Oh my goodness. Thank you, thank you. Wow. Oh, shoot. What the hell is he doing there?
A little frantic. Ha! I can see why.
What is she doing? Do something.
Time for a little cleanup. This should be easy enough.
I'm gonna dodge. Ha. Haha. Stabby, stabby in the back. Yeah, no, this is much more fun. Stabbing them in the back is way more fun. Burger. Mmm. Yum. Yum, yum. Well, please enjoy yourself, and I hope you have a really fun evening and a great weekend. And I am gonna get those invites out to you guys so we can have fun and like chit chat and such over the weekend.
Trap! Trap!
I don't know if I'll ever get over that.
Trap! Trap!
So many traps! It's a trap! It's 5 traps! Yay, experience. And then my friend goes, trap, trap, trap. She goes, can you, like, just stay there? Can you... There.
Right.
Do I have to wait? No, I just have to, yeah, there we go. Alright. Well, there might be traps here then. Is that an actually, like, is that a thing? Can that happen? Or does that happen fairly frequently? Whew. What? What? Excuse me? Excuse me, arrows do not work like that.
Is it just me, or do you actually think you have
Did
a
you
chance?
see that? It was heat-seeking. And like around the corner. What is that? That's cheating. Just gonna charge it.
This should be easy enough. On your guard!
Stab. Stab him in the back! Amazing. Also, what are these horrifying looking things? Is it like remnants of the spider? Yeah, okay, the spiders are just dried up. Okay. Fair enough. Mm-hmm. Ah, okay. Is that something I should be worried about here, though, or not really?
Trap! 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 Trap!
Trap! Trap! Trap! Oh my gosh, something smell- Wait, what? What? Oh, did I level- I thought, like, what? Did it, like, just backfire on me? Anyway, something smells really, really good. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention when I got up to stretch the last time. My mom made banana bread! So there's that, but no, this smells like food. I don't know what it is, but it smells really good. It's making me hungry. Trap! 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 Yeah, I think it will be. Ah! Okay, like, let's have them, like... Could I have had them walk into the traps? I actually am getting quite hurt. I have an owl.
We must act.
Yeah, shoot at her a bit, please.
We must act.
Woo! I wish you could dodge.
Right.
That would be really cool if you could have them walk into the traps. Mm-hmm. I like banana bread. It's so good. But I'm dead. No, I will, because you know what? Maybe I'll do just a little... Wait, did I not? Did I not already... Did I not already, like, disarm these? How did they, like, run back and quickly, like, arm them again? Well, I was gonna say, it's either I stretch really quick and then, like, I don't know, how long is this part? Because I was thinking, I think it would be good to finish this particular segment. And then either stretch or potentially end the stream? Like, I don't know. Depends on what food is being made. If I stretch, I run the risk of like going, oh damn, okay, I gotta go and eat. Bye, see ya. Okay, fair enough. Undead, don't kill me.
This should be easy enough.
Aw, you should just put some eye drops in your eyes if they're dry.
So you were the one fighting Darkspawn. I thought I heard combat.
You did
You're
not
the
hear
elf
that
I
leg
found
snap.
wandering the forest, aren't you? I'm surprised you have recovered.
Okay. Yeah, why didn't you come to help? But no, it's okay.
It's a pleasure to finally meet you.
myself.
The last time we spoke, you were barely conscious.
Andera Natisha, Duncan of the Grey Wardens.
Shush,
I am Meryl, the Keeper's apprentice.
Your keeper did not send you after me, did she? I told her I would be in no danger.
Yeah, it was a crack, not a snap. Yes, that's right. Words.
So, you and your friend Tamlin both entered this cave, and you saw this mirror.
Man, I want to ask so many things, but...
I see. That's unfortunate. The Grey Wardens have seen artifacts like this mirror before. It is Tevinter in origin, used for communication. Over time, some of them simply break. They become filled with the same taint as the Darkspawn. Tamlin's touch must have released it. It's what made you sick. And Tamlin too, I presume.
Yeah, I don't think destroying it is the best course of action. You need to take it to the Keeper.
Unfortunately, no. It will taint all those who come near it now.
I do not fear this sickness. The Keeper knows how to cure it.
She may have weakened it, but she cannot cure it. Your recovery is only temporary. I can sense the sickness in you, and it is spreading. Look inside yourself, and you will see. First, we deal with the mirror. It is a pestilence and a threat.
But what about... What about... Oh yeah, that must be good. But what about...
It is done. Now let's leave this cursed place. I must speak with the Keeper immediately regarding your cure.
Yeah, what about Tamlin? What the hell did you just do? Couldn't we have talked more? What?
There is nothing we can do.
Bullshit! Bull! I want to see. I'm not sure. Number 2 or 3. Still alive, you could be 2.
Let me be very clear. There is nothing you can do for him. He's been tainted for 3 days now.
Wow, I took a
unaided.
long time in
Through
this
your
town,
Keeper's
huh?
healing arts and your own willpower, you did not die. But Tamlin has no chance. Trust me when I say that he is gone. Now we should return.
Pretty much, that's how I'm feeling right now. What the flip? I did not choose the option that makes Duncan just go doop-de-doop-de-doop and just smack that mirror. He smited the mirror. Won't there at least be a body? Yeah, that's right. Yes, because at least we could, at least we could bury him.
The Darkspawn would have taken it.
Taken it where? Or what would they do with him?
Darkspawn are evil creatures, and it's best to leave it at that. I'm sorry. If you prefer, I can wait outside while you look around, but I assure you, he will not be here. I suggest, however, leaving sooner rather than later. You are sick, whether you feel it or not, and it does you no good to linger.
I mean, I apologize, I didn't mean to be rude, but, like, is that gonna mean I just go doop-de-doop outside? Cause, like, No, I just...
As you wish. I will see you back at camp.
Shoot, I could have asked him more stuff, though. Damn it! Okay, restart. I'm kidding. I know! But that's the antithesis of what NPCs are supposed to do, for the most part anyway. They're supposed to be helpful, not betray your trust. What is this? Oops, I did not mean to switch characters.
The Grey Warden is waiting for us outside. He's probably right, Tamlin isn't here.
No.
We should return to camp.
Okay. This looks like a shitty, they're all gonna come alive, aren't they? Strange. Oh yeah, let's touch the strange. Yeah, sure. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, wait a minute. Wait a darn tootin' minute. Dexterity 22. I think I just heard things coming alive. Shit. I just want to look at my items. Oh, I'm enjoying it so far, Burrows Red. Thanks. Yeah. I know, undead. I know. Hold on. Okay, brain. Where's that other bow? 24 dexterity. Kinda wanna just like, maybe I should just get a whole bunch of points and stick it in that or dexterity, so I can use that sooner rather than later. That's quite a damage boost. I wonder, can I? Huh? There we go. Oh, I don't have enough. Boo. Oh, I was thinking of putting a point into strength before, though. Boo. Just do it? Okay. Boop. Still not a high enough level, so I'm just gonna go like this. Oh. They didn't wake up. I swear I heard something, though. Ah, no. Wait, tactic slot. Ah, okay, right. Okay, fair enough. It's like, ah, okay, right, fair enough, and just immediately closes it. Enemy nearest visible. Ah, okay, so you can bring, okay. Okay, well, I'll take a look at that. Yeah, we'll examine that further later. Okay, this is gonna be bad. Of course it is. On it. I'm stunned. They did the same thing I did to them.
Only one shall stand.
Oh god, they're wailing on it. No!
For the Dale! Let's get started. Damn you!
Ha! Go! Man, this hurts.
Is it just me, or do you actually think you have a chance? I need healing!
Oh. I mean, might as well use it. That's what it's there for. Probably didn't have to, but... Yay! And then they get up again. Ha! Wait, what did that... Ah.
The Grey Warden is waiting for us outside. He's probably
She's
right.
totally
Tamlin
like,
isn't
it's
here.
fine.
We should return to camp.
We almost died, but it's fine. Little polygonal clipping error. And another one. Kinda, sort of. Oh gosh, but yeah, I can't criticize this game. When I was setting up Legacy of Kain Soul Reaver, because it looked like that one was going to win the vote for the next game for me to play, holy jeez. Talk about, like, I mean, granted it's an older game, right? So I don't want to criticize it too harshly, but geez, it's amazing how far we've come. Like, polygons just like breaking all over the place, and yeah. It'll be fun to play that though again sometime. Someday. No, everything's fine. Well, damn. I did not want Duncan to be right. Wait a minute. Yeah, okay. Let's get out of here. Gosh, that food smells so good.
I'm relieved you have returned. And I did not expect to see you again so soon, Duncan.
I was not expecting to return so soon either, Keeper.
Dare I ask of Tamlin? What did you find of him?
I wonder, could I have explored more though? Like gone back to previous rooms? And would I have found anything? I mean, he wasn't there before though.
I see. Meryl, what about the mirror? Did you bring anything back?
I can answer that, Keeper. I destroyed the mirror.
I intended to use it to find a cure for this mysterious illness. I trust you had good reasons for your
She's
actions.
gonna go savage on
But
him
there is
now.
much to discuss, Keeper. I have learned a great deal since I was last here.
Let us speak privately within my Aravel then, Duncan. Meryl, warn the hunters. If Darkspawn are about, I want the clan prepared.
Manuvinen, Keeper. Right away.
Darlene, allow me some time to speak with Duncan. Seek us out at my Aravel later, and we can discuss your cure.
I kind of do almost feel like saying, like, can't we discuss it now?
Because I must talk to your Keeper first. It will not take long.
Tell Harin Paivo what has occurred. He now has the sad task of preparing a service for the dead. Follow me, Duncan. I'm eager to hear what you have to say.
Is he really gone though? Like, is he? I mean, like, he's gonna be gone. He's not gonna be himself, I would imagine. But, like, are we gonna run into him at some point? Control yourself! I'm gonna, like, shake my chair. I know, no spoilers, darn it. But I don't want the spoilers. I say darn it, but I mean, damn. It's gonna be a while, I'm sure, probably before I find anything out. So what do you guys all think? Is this, without spoilers or anything, is this a pretty good spot, you think, to potentially wrap things up and we can just chat for a little bit before I sign off? It feels like this is a good place to maybe, you know, end things and then... Yes. Thank you, Undead. Thank you, everyone, for, like, not spoiling it for me. Thank you. Ah, okay. Fair enough. Okay. Thank you for letting me know. Thank you. Alrighty. So, let's, it's only been doing autosaves, hasn't it? I haven't even saved once! I'm such an idiot. Oh my god. Shame on me. Yeah, we'll just say that. Really? Wow, okay. So good thing I asked. You'd see a whole different Saren. I'd be just like going crazy because the food smells so good. Alright, let's back out. I love this theme too, which is not playing, sadly. Right, here it is. Ah, so good. Such a good theme. Whoops. Yeah, not that again. This is ridiculous. I'm gonna watch some of this video later. We were looking at before. How's it going? I do. That's true. I hope it's not too boring though. I hope, anyway. I mean, I have a lot not only, I know it's rather, potentially it's unfortunate, right? Because I do take my time with making the decisions. I really like spending time with narrative. And then on top of it, I joke sometimes while I'm experiencing the narrative. And I like communicating with you guys and gals when I'm playing, so long as everybody's having fun, that's all that matters. You're just, aww. But soon, Undead, soon. Eventually, I'll be finished this game. And then you'll pressure me to play the next 2. Non-stop. But that is great, though, that there's another one coming out. Because it's been quite a few years, right? Since the third one came out? Or no? Yeah. So I'm sure there's a lot of fans that are excited. Although there could be also some people that are slightly concerned because, I mean, the newest Mass Effect is in a much better state now. But we all know what that was like when it first came out. 4 years. Okay, that's not too bad. Somehow I thought it was maybe longer, but... You are so mean. Both of you. So mean, but so true. These two know, because we've known each other, Dr. Spoot and Undead and I, for years now, and they know we'll be like, let's, like, Undead didn't play Dragon's Dogma online with like Spoot and the Last Guppy, but even that, it was like I downloaded the game super fast. I think I got the VPN set up and everything. It was just like, whoosh, I'm in. And like they're all moaning and groaning like, oh, we gotta wait, and like our download speed isn't as good and whatever. By the time things finished and they were like ready and raring to go, I was still doing character creation stuff, and they like take 2 minutes and they're like, I'm done. Yeah. Gotcha. Yeah. Oh, okay. Oh, yeah. Well, that is true. It could take a long time for the development, right? Yeah. Yeah. I wouldn't mind trying Dragon's Dogma online again. I think it was a lot of fun. I did like the character creation too. And the combat I really did like. I do agree though. It does need it's missing a little something. But man, the alchemist in that is so much fun and cool. I've never actually thought I would ever enjoy any kind of tank kind of play. I never really liked playing tanks in like MMOs and stuff. It's true. It's true. You do, yeah. You gotta make a character that's either makes you really laugh and smile when you look at it because you've made such an absurd character, or like something that's at least somewhat easy on the eyes, to say the least, right? Aww. Wired notices like the Santa Claus of the server. It's just like, and how appropriate too. I forgot, right? The GIF that I use for well, for a lot of things, but for the gifted sub is like the Santa Claus gift exchange thing from Nichijou, which, by the way, I don't know if you guys watch anime, but that is probably by far, when it comes to like silly shows, right? Like you just want a good laugh. But even like, I don't know, like animation wise, it's really well done. Nichijou is great. I love Nichijou. It's a great show. Silly but great. Have you guys heard of it or nah? Because if not... What's with all the faces? Did I say something wrong? Oh, not really. It's just from IKEA. I don't know why I'm laughing so much. Oh, okay, for Undead's comment. Gotcha. Fair enough, fair enough. I'm like, why is it really that, like... Hee hee hee. Well, so I'm going to, on my sticky note here, I want to post, you know what, I'm just gonna write, okay, post links to Discord. Robaz, Star Citizen videos, and Nichijou clips. Just to give you all a good laugh. But just as a quick little sample, let me... Nah, I better not. I don't want to get in trouble with YouTube or whatever. You guys will really like the clips, though. We could potentially do like a sync video, maybe, at some point over the weekend, and just watch it. Like, the Robaz clip, like the videos he has of playing Star Citizen, because it does facial recognition. I don't know if you guys like. I really haven't looked into Star Citizen that much, but I did see his 2 videos. I mean, maybe he has more now, but I saw 2 of his videos where he was playing Star Citizen, and the facial recognition and mapping is really, really good. Like, if I remember correctly, it tracks your eyes and everything, and it just looks. He makes pretty silly looking characters, and yeah, the facial deformations of the mesh for the character models are just. It's really great. It's really funny. But enough of my rambling. I wanted to just say thank you all so much. Really, like, I can't thank you enough for the viewership, for just like the amazing community that we're slowly yet surely building. And oh my goodness, like, it just dawned on me again. I could be wrong, but like I said before, I think we've now hit 100 followers. So thank you so much. Thank you for your support, like I said, in viewership, in bits, in tips, in subs, and like just all the ways, you know, you show your support, and even just attitude, right? Because I mean, yeah, like I know I said the community, but really, like, I couldn't be happier. You guys are all great. I'm so grateful, and thank you. Thank you so much. And yeah, I'm super excited at the prospect. Like I said, maybe it won't be this month. It might start in the new year, but I really am excited, just thinking about the potentiality of, you know, getting to maybe stream some more, like on Wednesdays or other days. Count as 97? I don't know. It was, I thought it was, I don't remember what it was before, but either way, I don't know. I can't see it. I'm just excited at the thought, like, oh my goodness, almost 100 followers. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if it's 99 or still 97. It's getting there, and I'm excited, so you quiet your little mouth. Either way, my point is just thank you all so much. I really appreciate it. And I hope you guys have a really good evening. I hope you have lots of fun. I hope you have good food. I hope you sleep well. Wired, I'm sure you're gonna like just pass out after the food and drink that you've consumed, which is good. Enjoy yourself. And I just hope you all have a super duper great weekend, you know? Have lots of fun, stay safe, stay toasty warm in this cold weather, and we will see you all Monday at 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. But until then, we'll chat and probably see each other in Discord, but take care, nighty night, thank you again so much, and ciao ciao, see ya!